Hello, beautiful people. How you all doing today? It's your one and only anointed Theophilus. I'm a gospel artist, recording gospel artist. I'm an entertainer, I'm an entrepreneur. Of course, I'm a teacher. In this video, I will be trying to highlight some of the type of visas that we have across around the world. Some of the types or the kinds of visas that we have. What is visa? It will be visa. The way I would define visa is that visa is that legal document given to a foreigner to be able to access the country that has given such a visa. Visa is a legal document that helps you to cross a border into the country who gave that visa, and it gives you ability to move around, depending on the kind of visa that you have applied for. And so I define visa. Visa is that legal document that permits an immigrant, a foreigner, to access the host country who have given out that visa. What are the kind of visas that we have around the world? I've not actually done deep research about this, but from the few discussions I've had and few experience I've also had, I could be able to tell the types and the kind of visas that we have. The first one I want to say is study visa. This is a visa that is given to somebody who is going to that country for the purpose of undergoing a training for a certain number of time, years, depending on how long the course of study will take. So study visas are given to students who wants to go and study abroad. Study visas are given to students who wants to come and undergo some course, some certificate course, undergo degree program. They want to come and do their diploma. They want to come and do their PhD, their masters. So it is for the purpose of studying. That's why they will give that visa. So one of the type of visa that you have is study visa. Don't be surprised. An American will say, "Oh, I want to go and study Igbo language in the University of Ife in Nigeria." So American, for example, because some countries are superpowers economically, their GDP, because of the height they have attained in the nations of the world, some of these countries enter a lot of countries without having to apply for visa because of the power they have over other countries. So they are visa free. Even Nigeria, there are many countries Nigerians go without even applying for visa. Italy, for example, Italy passport. If you are a citizen of Italy, I tell you, you could go up to 200 countries. And it's one of the most powerful passports in the world. I was surprised when I tried to go through it. Italy passport is so powerful, so powerful. Another type of visa that you can get around the world is medical visa. This visa is given for the purpose of medical attention. The person who is applying for this visa is applying for the visa because he wants to go and treat a particular sickness, or he wants to go and get medical attention. People have money, in Africa sometimes, they could tell you, "Oh, even sickness that doctors can treat in Africa, they will still get a visa to go and relax abroad. Go to Luxembourg, they can come down to Italy, go to Spain, they want to go to France, go to UK, Canada, just to go and get medical attention." Don't get me wrong, most of these African countries, their medical facilities is poor. There are many medical machines that are absent in these hospitals. There are many technology that is absent in our hospitals in Africa, in Nigeria. So there are some sickness they can't handle. They will have to recommend you go to India, go to France, go to Dubai, because they know that when they get to those such hospitals, they will be able to take care or carry out those operations. So one type of visa that is given is medical visa. Under that medical visa, I could say people apply for visa to go and give birth abroad, for medical purpose. I want to go born for abroad. Yeah, people just from Nigeria go UK, go born, so that their pikin will be UK citizen. Don't go America, go born. But people get money. Yeah. Poverty, no good. So there are people who apply for visa just to go and give birth abroad. You know, if you give birth to your children in the US, for example, your children automatically become a US citizen. They can fly any country around the world without having to apply for visa when they grow up. So people apply for medical visa. Another type of visa that I know people apply for is tourism visa. You know, what is tourism? Tourism is like a kind of entering that country for the purpose of just go and relax, have fun, move around, see places in that country. You know, you see lovely places in that country. If you come to Italy, for example, there's so many amazing places you can go for tourism. You go to Valencia, you go to Vicenza, you come to Verona, you go to Roma, you go to Milano. These are historic places that when you get there, you will love it. The aesthetics around, you will love it. So tourist visa is one of the visa that is given around the world for the purpose of what? Going for tourism. You know, people who have money can also apply for this kind of visa, and the country have no choice most time, especially when you have money, to give you the visa if you meet all the criteria. Please note, every visa is, they are going to ask for requirements. There are things that you have to submit when you apply for any visa. So if you don't meet the requirement, you will likely not be getting the visa into that country. That's why sometimes you get to say, reject, they didn't give you the visa. So a lot of people travel to Dubai just for tourism, to go and have fun, just to go and relax, see places, spend money. So they normally will give you the visa because they know you are bringing money into the country. So tourism is one of the visa that a lot of countries give, especially countries who are tourist countries like Malta, you know, like Greece, places like Italy. These are tourist countries that you go to, and Spain is also a tourist country, you know, that you go to and you really see good places. Dubai, the UAE, you know, and they are making money as a country through tourism, because when tourists come into the country, they spend money, and so the more money people bring into the country, the more their GDP will increase. So a lot of countries are even making money in tourism than in oil. So that's one kind of visa that can be given. Another type of visa that can be given is visas that a working visa, where you apply for the purpose of going to work in that country. So that one is always very kind of difficult to get, because you are coming to make money from that country, you know. So working visa is one of that kind of visa. Immediately you come, they give you instantly your permit of stay. The other ones I've talked about, you're supposed to go back when you are done with the purpose you applied for that visa. You know, there's entertainment visa. That one can come under working visa. Entertainment, you are going to carry out a function in the area of entertainment. Maybe you are going for to perform as a musician, you are going to perform as a comedian, you are going to perform, or you are going to minister as a preacher, you are going for any entertainment. So you can apply for such visa because there is a letter inviting you for that purpose into that country. So one type of visa that you can get is entertainment. You know, they'll put the purpose in the visa, the reason they are giving it to you. And so when your time, the time elapses, you're supposed to go back to your country. People get visa for research. You're carrying out a research, you apply for a visa. When the research you are carrying out is concerning the place you want to go, so you to get a full details, full analysis, to be able to get the data right, you can apply for visa to come and and carry out the research very well. So they will give you visa when they see that, okay, what you are doing is genuine. A lot of people were able to travel from their country to another country because they needed to complete their research firsthand concerning what they are researching. If, for example, somebody in in Finland is carrying out a research regarding the Oba of Benin. You might not get a complete data until you move to Nigeria and move to Edo and move to that kingdom and inquire, be collecting your data and getting it raw first hand. See, you see palace, see, you see the people, the people that the king is ruling. So you will likely get a visa when you see it's about research, especially those who are in the field of science, you know, trying to find one cure to a particular sickness and all that. So that's that. Another visa type that I think that is possible, visa type, people can be given visa because they are businessmen. You know, when you register your business, and you are not, you decide to take your craft beyond local, you want to do business with other countries. People who have money have been able to invest like that, and so they will give you the visa that enables you to carry out your business activities, importing and exporting. You know, there are people that bring goods into the country, or they are coming to take goods out of the country. They come to buy and take it to where their destinations. So such visas can be given because they already know you are a businessman, bringing money in. You are bringing money in. So most of those businessmen, when they start with short-time visas, they could give you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You know, at time when they begin to see that you don't even care about staying in the country, you can increase the visa duration. Sometimes you now see some people having 10 years visa. That the visa is valid for 10 years, visa valid for 5 years. People do like that. So because they don't enter the country, travel, enter, come out, enter, come out. So the country just your kukuma take 5 years instead of coming here every time to come and renew, asking for visas to be put in your passport. So people can be given visa for the business, for the purpose of business. Another kind of visa, you know, people can be given visa for religious purposes. People want to go for pilgrimage. People want to come to Vatican City. People who attend Catholic Church, sometimes from different around the world in Africa, they can select people for once a year and bring those people for the purpose of coming to, you know, the headquarters in Rome. So people can be given visa for religious purposes. Either you are coming to preach as a preacher, as a preacher, either you are coming for, you know, tourism around where you are actually wanting to go to. For the Catholic people, maybe they are coming to, you know, their headquarters, and they will still give them religious purpose. You can be given a visa. Sorry, I didn't want this video to stay too long. If today is your first time of watching my video, please, I didn't want to go too detail, but I just want to say there are types of visas. So when you are now planning to travel, you should be able to say, what kind of visa am I applying for? Which one am I supposed to? Which one falls in my category? That's the essence for this video. I'm trying to bring somebody from Nigeria. What kind of visa am I going to apply for that person? Family visa. You know, there are family visa. Okay, I'm trying to bring my child, my wife, my mom, my dad, my fiance. I want to bring him or her to Europe. I want to bring him or her to America, to Canada, to UK. What kind of visa am I supposed to apply for? Like I said before, when you're applying for a visa, there are documents that the embassy of that country will require. There are criteria. And so most people are not given visa because in the process of examining their document, they will always find 1 or 2 errors, mistakes, or forged document, or false information was given. And so it depends. So most countries will like you give it a visa when everything is in order, everything is correct, all the questions they have asked, they are satisfied beyond all reasonable doubt. They'll give you a visa by the grace of God. All right. So if today is your first time of watching my video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Anointed Theo. This channel is music and of course family matters. Don't forget to subscribe. I beg you. Some of you now we don't return. They come watch me when you see my notification. Thank you. I really appreciate. I may not know you. Maybe you know me, I know you. But thank you. Do me another favor. Just share this video with 1 or 2 friends. I beg you. Just share. Somebody fit get idea, say, I be try to bring somebody who would have, what kind of visa will I go for now? Is it a study visa or a tourist visa? You know, meanwhile, some people might come in with any kind of visa and they will not try to get the permit to stay in that country. That's another process. I don't already come. I thought I want to come study. I don't come. You know, after study, I can tell that country I need a permit to stay. I don't want to go back, because normally they give you a study visa, for example. When you are done with your course, you are supposed to go back to your country, because at that level, if that country controls you, the police people control you and sees that you are done with your study, you no longer have permit of stay, your visa has expired, you are still here, so you are due for deportation. Because you are not living in that country illegally. So most people make the job get any visa enter. Once they enter, they now know how to begin to maneuver to get their permit of stay. That's how some people reside abroad. Thank you. God bless you. See you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course share to one of your friends. Comment. Oh, thank you.